Coming up, Irish Billy Collins against welterweight Luis Resto.
What's up? It is Lucky Punch Sports, and today we're going back to June 16th, 1983, where an undefeated Irish Billy Collins faced off against Luis Resto, a fight that would end in controversy, jail time, and death. Billy Collins Jr. was an up-and-coming prospect from Nashville, Tennessee, and Billy's father and manager, Billy Collins Sr., was a welterweight in the 50s and 60s who had varying success but never reached the glory and success he wanted his son to reach. Billy Sr. admitted his son was better than he ever was, and Billy Jr. was known for his heart and fighting on the inside with a mean uppercut. Billy only had one amateur fight when he was 18 where he was knocked out, and it took him another year to find his professional debut. Billy went on a commanding run through beginners and journeymen alike all across the country, ending up with a 14-0 record with 11 KOs by May 1983. Collins, under the coaching of his father, looked to be a promising challenger in the welterweight division and had title aspirations ahead. On June 16, 1983, he was booked for the undercard of Davey Moore vs. Roberto Duran. Duran was also known for his toughness and was nicknamed Manos de Piedra, Hands of Stone. However, Duran was not the only fighter with hands of stone that night. Luis Resto was a Puerto Rican journeyman boxer with a 28-2 record going into the fight, and many thought Resto would only be remembered as a stepping stone in the way of a promising boxer. Resto had discipline issues all his life and started boxing after getting out of a rehab center for elbowing his teacher in the face. Although being a ranked welterweight, Resto only had 8 knockouts over the course of his career and was seen as a high-level point-scoring journeyman, a rough slugger with limited stopping power.
And now in the red corner, with a record of 19 victories against 7 defeats and 3 draws with 8 knockouts, weighing in at 156 1/2 pounds, in the blue trunks with white trim, from the Bronx, New York, Luis Resto! And in the blue corner, undefeated in 14 fights with 11 knockouts, weighing in at 156 pounds, in the green trunks with white trim, from Nashville, Tennessee, Irish Billy Collins!
Collins was the favorite in the fight and was looking forward to keeping his undefeated record.
Shake hand, pull out the muscle.
Round one, Luis Resto, blue trunks, white trim against Irish Billy Collins. Green trunks, white trim here at Madison Square Garden.
Well, you can see right away they came to fight.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it. When they start off like that, look out. Resto blocked that one. See, a lot of them punches are being missed or partially blocked. No, that was a good combination. That was a good combination. They continue this, something is going to give. And then, and as time goes by, one of them is going to weaken. The one that weakens is the one that's going to lose.
Good right hand and left. Good right hand. End of round one, this junior middleweight battle between Billy Collins from Nashville and Luis Resto.
Collins started off the fight in round one looking extremely fast and landing and winning a lot of the exchanges versus Resto. He took the round, but damage already began to accumulate on his face.
Billy Collins' corner.
Is that his father who's...
It's only the first round, and there's nothing that there's nothing.
That is that's Billy Collins' father.
Wow, Jake, how would you feel?
Apron.
How would you feel if you would you be able to do that if you had a son who wanted to be a boxer?
Seeing if they had the talent, great.
Round two, Billy Collins, Luis Resto. Billy Collins in the green trunk.
People hanging on the rope. It's a tough night.
Good exchange. Good left to the right hand by Billy Collins. Resto undaunted. He's fighting back and probing him with that jab.
Look at that exchange.
Good left hook and a right hand by Luis Resto. Here's the Irish Billy Collins flurry.
By the end of the second, it looked very even, but bruising and cuts were already covering most of Billy's face.
Could you tell
You
that
can
to
show that all over again. They weren't really solid punches.
You better tell that to Luis. You better tell that to Luis Resto.
Tell that to the judges. No. But, I mean, some punches were great, but there's 3 or 4 misses there.
Round 3. Resto in the blue and white trunks.
There's some landings.
Good right hand.
Good right hands. Good right hands by Collins.
Good left hook
Good
by
exchange.
Combinations,
Good by
too.
Resto.
They have good combinations.
Resto's coming back good.
Wow.
Resto's coming back. Resto's coming. Good punch there. Good right hand.
Good right hand by
exchange.
Collins.
Good exchange.
Oh, he got hit. He got hurt with
that
that
was a
one.
real low
It
blow.
staggered him.
Staggered. Resto staggered him with the right hand.
He hit
Left
him
hook.
again.
Landon.
He staggered him with a few.
Oh,
Wow.
action after the bell here.
It was evident that Resto had unnatural power, and the two exchanged blows after the bell after a questionably timed shot from Resto. As they squared up, Resto's trainer, Panama Lewis, even got in Billy's face.
Flurry in slow motion, Jake.
Yes. Well, that was a good left hook right
Yeah,
there.
it staggered him.
Yeah, but that was the only good punch. And there's
That-
another one.
he-
Another one right after that. Those were the right hand. Another good exchange. Terrific pace. Terrific pace.
By the fourth, Billy's corner was noticing the extreme swelling around his eyes.
Putting ice.
Collins, the corner of Irish Billy Collins from Nashville, Tennessee.
He's tough. They're both tough fighters. Now, let's hear the ground.
Bang him. Let go of the right hand. Get off the right hand. Jab. Keep the jab working.
Go in there.
Round 5.
Good exchange. Good exchange. Good exchange.
Collins is in trouble, Jake.
You can see an upset tonight. Looks like there's an upset tonight.
Yeah.
Now you see.
Oh, good right uppercut by
yeah.
Billy Collins.
You could be surprised because according to the record. Good.
Right hand by Resto. Left hook.
That's the
End
way.
of round 5.
Halfway through the fight is when Collins started to slow down, but you could see him fighting through the pain and landing heavy shots on Resto. His corner, led by his father, already had to smother his face in Vaseline as the bruising was becoming too much.
This kid comes up with the same pace the next couple of rounds. You're going to see an upset tonight. He wants to fight.
Round 6, Irish Billy Collins from Nashville, Tennessee. He's 13-0 against Luis Resto. Of Bronx, New York, in the blue and white fronts.
But look how game Collins.
And evidently, he doesn't fear. Look at it.
Collins is getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been happening. There's going to be an upset here. Watch.
Yeah.
I mean, if he continues this,
Well, I can't
They're gonna
see Collins
stop.
coming back
they're
after
going to
this.
stop. No. And I can't see him tiring either. I can't see him tiring.
Billy took a continuous beating that he's never gone through before, but continued to fight.
We're looking at the corner of Irish Billy Collins. He's 13-0, but I think that 13-0 is in jeopardy tonight, Jake.
You think? I know it is.
Let's listen.
All right, put the head under there. Hey, while you get hit, you're getting him back you up. I'm tired of it, man. How you feeling?
He's tired.
Come on. No, he's tired too, man. He's tired too. He's getting tired too, man.
Billy just said he was tired, Jake.
He's getting tired. He's going for an action.
He's tired. What else is new?
Mouthpiece. Get the mouthpiece.
What else is
I got the
new?
mouthpiece. I got it. Follow working.
I mean, this has been like a tremendous pace. I got it here for the last 4 rounds. They started off with a fast pace, but the last 4 rounds.
7, Billy Collins from Nashville, Tennessee. Green and white trunks against Luis.
It's under his eye.
Yeah.
On his cheek.
Look at it.
Oh, that hurt him. He got hit really
yes.
bad that time.
Yes, there's a tremendous exchange there. And he's got the right formula. That's the only way.
But look
That's the only way. He took a lot of starch out of Collins.
I know.
doesn't have that zing anymore. But it's a little, I think it's a little too late. That's a tremendous pace.
Oh, wow.
Tremendous pace.
Billy's face only got worse, and the commentators, the doctors, and even the crowd started to notice the damage accumulating on his head.
Would they stop it now? They have the doctors looking at it.
Well, that's on the... keep up this pace. Collins is not going to go to this.
Round 8 coming up. Billy Collins, Nashville, Tennessee in the green trunks against Luis Resto from the Bronx, New York in the blue and white trunks.
See, Collins is finding it wrong.
Some solid punches by Luis Resto.
Vicky, what do you think, Vic?
I hate to see a fighter getting beat like that, you know?
Oh, you do, Vic.
Yeah, I know, like I am.
It's joking. Look at it, look at it. It can, then it's time to stop it.
Jake, Resto's corners told him, don't let him get off. You're the man. You get off first.
Get on your face,
But they should tell him his move. But it's too late now. It's too late. He has to try for knockout. He has to try for knockout.
Talking about
Collins has to try for
yeah.
knockout, yes.
I don't think he has the power.
I think you're right, Vicky. Look at this. Look him up. Look at this exchange. Look at this beautiful exchange.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful.
Billy told his corner how Resto was better than him, and it felt like he was getting hit by rocks.
Well, that tells the story.
Yeah.
That tells the story. Each fighter in the corner, look at their faces.
The 10th and final round coming up.
For me, can't lose.
In the middleweight fight.
Well,
Billy
you
Collins
never know how to
in
judge
the green
it,
and
though.
white trunks against Luis Resto in the blue and white trunks.
Low blow, but doesn't mean anything.
Oh, what a game fighter he is.
Yes, both of them. God, I bet they get a great hand after this fight. Yeah. Who's it remind you of, Vic? No, you know who? No, you know who? Robert De Niro.
Jake, I think we
Robert De Niro could have been a hell of a fighter. Let me tell you.
I thought you were Robert De Niro.
I used to be Jake LaMotta. Now I'm Robert De Niro.
Jake, well, I think we should send compliments to the matchmaker tonight, Teddy Brenner.
Yes, Teddy Brenner. Well, I always thought that Teddy Brenner was the greatest matchmaker that ever lived.
It's like a
And I know for many years he knows how to match his fighters.
Well, look at this fight. Oh, he hurt him bad. He hurt him bad with that one.
Look at this.
He hurt him.
Spotted that one, Vic. You look at this. Look at this with 37 seconds
His whole
left.
face up.
With 37 seconds left.
Oh my God.
What
Oh.
courage. Boy, these kids today are great. These kids today are great. They got a lot of courage.
Jake, they're a throwback.
Look at this. You don't want to stop. With 17 seconds left. 15 seconds. 13 seconds.
10, 10, 10.
10. All right,
9.
that's it. That's it.
Wow.
We say, look at that. I bet they get up and give him a big hand the whole place.
Resto spent 10 rounds beating up on the previously undefeated and betting favorite Billy Collins. The fight ended with a bloodied Billy taking his first career loss via decision after fighting through all 10 gruesome rounds. As Billy's dad shook hands with the winning fighter, he noticed something was wrong with the gloves of Resto.
Nice.
Tremendous night. Tremendous night. A lot of excitement here. It's colorful, just like the old days.
You can't. Oh, the commissioner. All depends on
His father's in the corner with him, Billy Collins. The father is in the corner.
He shouted for the commission as the gloves felt extremely light.
Your son,
Well, let's hear your point of view. Let's hear your point of view about that, Vic. Point of view of relationship with father and son.
well, I think it'd be very, very difficult for a father to deal with seeing his son in that condition and to get.
In most cases.
His dad pressed on as Resto and his trainer Luis argued their innocence. As Resto celebrated his win, Billy's father noticed the true extent of damage to his face. A face so beat up they didn't believe Resto could inflict that much damage without external help. Collins' eyes were swollen shut and he had a torn iris in the fight that left him with permanently blurred vision. On March 6, 1984, in what many believe was intentional, Collins' car went off the road and crashed into a culvert, ending his life. Resto's gloves were both short an ounce of padding, and his hand wraps were covered in plaster that were dipped in water and turned hard as rock like a cast used to hold bones by the time the fight started. Luis and Resto refused to admit it was true. Years later, many alleged that a large amount of money was placed on the underdog Resto, and it was all a ploy in a greater gambling scheme. In 1986, Resto and Luis were both put on trial and found guilty of assault, conspiracy, and criminal possession of a weapon, with the weapon being Resto's illegal gloves and wraps. Resto was sentenced to 2 years, the win was changed to a no contest, and the match ended the careers of both fighters. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment what you thought about the video. Thanks for the support. See you next time.